Well, Jesus, thank you so much. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I am in awe. I cannot believe it. We have how many students from the Savon Institute, and then about 250 in addition to that? Incredible. But thank you. I am so honored to be here with you, and I want to thank my very good friend and my colleague, Ron Klein. It's hard to see with the lights here. Where's Ron? Thank you, Ron. Ron and I work together on so many bills, and it's a pleasure to be tag teaming here with Congressman Ron Klein. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for this great honor. And I hope that whenever you get done, if you have any time to stop by Capitol Hill, come by our office, and we have the best Cuban coffee in Washington, D.C. Un poquito de cafecito cubano, you know where to go. And Jesus was one of our best makers of café cubano. That's one of the requirements of being an intern in Illy's office, is you've got to know how to make Cuban coffee. But thanks to all 450 plus of you for being here and for your leadership. I know that Jesus was so kind in introducing me and talking about Ron about the leadership, but you are the ones who are the leaders in your college campuses, and goodness knows now to speak on behalf of Israel takes a lot of courage on today's college campuses, and to speak on behalf of an ever stronger U.S.-Israel alliance is actually a controversial topic. Incredibly enough, but Jesus, who introduced me, came from my alma mater, Miami-Dade College. When I was there, it was Miami-Dade Junior College. Then it became community college. Now it's a four-year school, Miami-Dade College. And and some of you may be from Miami-Dade College or some of my other alma maters, FIU, University of Miami. University of Florida. Yeah. Florida State. Woo. University of South Florida, University of Central Florida. Woo. I'm going to get in trouble naming them all. Florida A&M. Broward College. Well, I'll leave Broward in Palm Beach to Ron. But thank you to my Floridians for being here. And to those of you who chose to go to school elsewhere, okay, hello to you too. Not everybody can be lucky enough to go to school in Florida, but I want to thank all of you college leaders for the great work that you do day in and day in and out. And Jonathan, thank you for your many years of conducting leadership development seminars here at AIPAC. And you are here for the same reason that I am here, for the same reason that Ron is here, and that is we are interested in protecting and strengthening U.S.-Israel relationship for another 6 decades and beyond. And there are many who are there to make sure that there's no Israel for even the next 6 days or 6 years, let alone six decades. But you're also here because you want to learn about government and policy making and advocacy, and when you find out about those, let me know, and maybe Ron and I can become better legislators. But it's at least when I look around here and I see all of these youthful faces, and I think, if I were in your shoes and somebody would have asked me when I was your age that I would one day become a member of Congress, I would say, "Estás loco? Yo no creo." I always wanted to be a Florida certified teacher, and I taught, and I thought, well, this is all I ever wanted to be. But you never know what life has in store for you. And I was not like you. I was not a student leader. I was not involved in organizations. Just by you being here, I can tell that you're a student leader. And but I just loved education and getting to know the needs of the students in my school. I said, you know, rather than helping them on an individual basis with housing and immigration and all of the problems that they had, I could be in D.C. setting policies. So there you have it. And here I am. is this a great country or what? Because I came to the United States not knowing ni papa frita in English, not even a word when I came here at the age of 8, and fleeing communist tyranny in Cuba, and I'm just so proud of the work that we do in Congress. I know that in the polls we're like at 11% and sinking. But some of us are trying to do really good things, and I hope that Ron and I will always be in that category. But the fact that I could become a member of Congress says a lot, not about Ileana Ros-Lehtinen, it says a lot about this great country that's given us so many opportunities. Every day, and I mean literally every day, is the U.S.-Israel alliance. It is that important to us, and I believe that U.S. support for Israel is a moral imperative, but it's also a strategic necessity for the United States. A lot of people say we need to defend Israel. Actually, Israel is the one who's defending our interest in the Middle East, so we're the ones who need to say thank you to Israel. Israel directly benefits America's vital security interest. Israel is the stabilizing force in an unstable region. It's of critical importance to the United States. We cooperate with Israel on national defense, on homeland security, counterterrorism, so many issues. Israel is our sacred ally, dependable. We don't treat her that way many times, but that's what she is. And a strong Israel means that Americans sleep safer at night. We sleep sounder at night because Israel exists. I know people turn that argument around, but I say Israel makes us the strong nation that we are. And Israel is stronger when U.S. provides Israel the full political and security assistance that she needs in order to keep her citizens safe. Now, after we had the Netanyahu visit, finally Israel was treated like the vital ally that she is. And we hope that that was not just a photo op, because actions, as we know, speak louder than words or optics or photo ops. And last year and a half have been a little rocky between the U.S. and Israel. I think that our helping hand has fallen a little short, including the recent pressure on Israel to weaken a blockade that is so needed, that has helped stop weapons and dual-use materials from getting to Hamas in Gaza. Every country needs to protect her citizens, and that is what Israel is attempting to do. And we need to hold accountable the other nations, like other nations are holding Israel accountable. There's just such a double standard. Where is the accountability for Turkey, for Lebanon, and others who seek to escalate tensions by violating the Gaza blockade? Now, tomorrow I will have the high honor of meeting with the Deputy Director General of the Israeli Foreign Minister to discuss the planned departure of 2 ships from Lebanon to Hamas-controlled Gaza, with the stated intention of violating the existing naval blockades. That puts Israel in a very difficult position. But we need to do all that we can, and Ron and I believe this, and we do this every day, to fully support the right of the Jewish state to take all necessary steps to protect herself. Of course she must. I have a little bit of a sore throat. I told my guys to put a little rum in it. They keep putting water in it.